damn Perps is so fucking desperate. I haven't been out all day. I come here, get coffee. I sit here, as soon as I turn the car out, dragging that bumper, scraping it across the floor, revving the engine up loudly as he was passing me so I could hear it. They don't want me to have any time for myself. No peace, no quietness. Oh, look, there's my friend, douchebag, brother number one. I am not learning their names. Fuck them. Big brother. Anyways, so I guess they have to do that. Or if they don't get paid. I was not the only one that looked over at them because it was fucking loud. This guy, construction, waiting for me. I don't know if you can see him because I can't see with the sun's in my eye. He was waiting, blocking the friggin' entrance to Duncan. And those two on the bench keep walking around, talking loudly. They seem like they're homeless. And of course, wearing a touch of red, not a lot of red. But he was wearing a black vest with a red shirt untucked, so I can see it. And I've never seen those two in my life. Right here, by the pole, looks at me, looks over somewhere behind me, and takes the phone out. So she can take my picture. So I took my phone out, and then she walked away, and she was like annoyed that I wasn't, going crazy. So I hung out in front of my house before I came to get my coffee, and my neighbor's bird family came around. They pulled into the driveway. I didn't even look at them. They love to be noisy, don't they? I don't even know how this is coming out because I can't see. I'm like in the sun right now. That's so warm in the sun. I hear sirens though all fucking day. They always to try to get me with the sirens. What do they think is gonna happen if I put the sirens on? I mean, what are they trying to prove anyway, See, they had a late start today because I started late. We came out here late. And it's called tidying up my house. I don't think they like that either. I did laundry too, so they probably hate that. Oh well. Haters gonna hate. I'm gonna come back out tomorrow again. I don't know what time. Whenever the fuck I feel like it. I know they're gonna get pinged on their phone, so whether I come out early or late. Well, I already saw somebody that was coming here, and there was a good fancy car at the stoplight, and he turned around and someone. Like, he was the only one that looked at me out of all the cars that were waiting at the stoplight. Because he had a red stripe on the car, and, red was his name. She took her phone. She stood over there by the pole and she took her phone out. She acted like she wasn't trying to videotape me. There wasn't that many perps today that came out. The light's coming out weird like this. I don't think I could change that. It's either dark or too light. It's like no in between. Very weird. Alright, so let's see. Any perps? Let's see. I can't do it. The sun is like in the way. So I can't see nothing. I don't know if it's bad perps. he's standing right here in my view where I can see him. Come on now. I mean, I know I'm the only one sitting here. I don't really have to look at me every 5 minutes. Look at the traffic. Let's see. Any traffic? No, they're gonna stand here the whole time. I'm about to leave soon. And they're gonna stand there, right? So back to my neighbor. He's such a fucking asshole and a spiteful little bitch that he knocked over the cat food that my neighbor put out on the top floor. It's nowhere near their side anyway. It's like a little to the left, like in front of the house, but not like none of their way at all. I noticed he knocked it over. So I don't know if he knocked it over while I was sitting outside or knocked it over before they left. I don't know. But the neighbor wasn't home today, so I can't even say anything yet. I will though. Oh, I'll say something to him when I see him. So, yeah, no one in my head like bandits. Not today. Not in my house. No, not today. Do that to the Perps. Not too many, but they had the Target bags, of course. So I got rid of something. I usually leave it by the pole in front of my house. People usually take stuff I put out there. So I put it out there. I look over out the window to see if anybody took it. They broke it instead. And then I have to clean up that mess. Cleaned it up. Same day. And like really, you couldn't just move it over. Like it wasn't even near his fucking bag. His garbage bag. Piece of shit next door. He fucking is a piece of shit. Somebody needs to punch him in the fucking face. Can't stand him. Anyways, I know he broke it. I kind of could see it from the window. What he did. So, it's like you can't do anything. You can't leave stuff outside for somebody to take. Him breaking it. He didn't do that the last couple times I put stuff out. First of all, it's not his to touch, so he shouldn't even be touching it. I hate when the fucking gang stalkers do that, even if it's your neighbors or whoever it is. It's like, fucking kidding. Somebody else might have liked that. I would have took it home. Like, I don't need it, so I leave it outside. So I guess next time I'll just leave it in front of my house, but that's not the point. I put some stuff out there because when people walk by, they see it. They'll see it more if you put it by the pole. They look down. People are usually looking down. So if they're looking down, they'll see it. And that's usually, I leave stuff out. They're big. I don't know if you can see it. This fucking camera's on my nerves. Phone. How does it not take good video right now? It's all their fault. It's Perps. Shit. They did some sort of witchcraft. Maybe like a sun blocker on this lens. Maybe that'll work. I don't even know if they sell that. I'm gonna have to look into it. Oh, army pants. I keep seeing them. Popo. How funny is that? The best was when they parked at the corner of that big ass truck. As I walked, as I got to Dunkin', they were pulling up. They didn't have their lights on though. I think I was too nervous. Not nervous. What do you call it? I don't even know how to call it, but you get my gist. Somebody. Yeah, that's funny. picture of myself in it, like a full picture of myself. A lot of people want to see my face, but the gang stalkers know what I look like. They have my picture, so why do I just show my face? They already know my face. Like, what are they talking about right now? You don't have my picture, you need a better picture instead of coming up to me and taking a picture of me like you usually do. You got my picture. The Joel Osteen looking guy has my picture. He has a one headlight bandit. There he is. There's a one headlight bandit. Those guys probably were coming. Let's see, let's get the one camera. Go with your handler. Shut up, your handler. Yeah, these people. They talk about everybody else because they think they're better than everybody else. And then the window's open so we can hear them. Oh, the popo's on the other side now. Oh, the popo just came over there. They went straight. Bye. Yeah, when I go to that store over there, across the street somewhere, you can't really see it in here. Anyways, when I come out, I'm gonna videotape from that store. I'm gonna go to the corner, videotape when I get to the next corner. I don't know how long I have. Put my camera and videotape from that store. First of all, get to the next corner. That corner over there. When I get to that corner, first I'll turn my camera on. And then I'll videotape in the store, just in case any perps hanging out there. So I remember that's where they started to hang out. They hung out there first. They always buying scratch-offs, lotto tickets, beer, and probably bonds. They have bonds there too, they're people, rolling people. Well, these are older men, some young men, but you know, mostly older white men. You know, the Freemasons and shit. Better this way. Follow the videos are long. Sorry about that. Just trying to get some perps on camera. Oh, one perp turned around. I saw him. Nobody else saw me holding the camera out. In a red car, he whipped his head around. Yup. He in trouble. Caught his ass on camera. Well, don't fucking gang stalk people, and they won't do that, you know. Hi, how are you? Good?
Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. How's your knee?
No good.
Yeah. Take care. Looks like I can see one nice person. Yeah, he's from the Dunkin'. Nice man, nice people. You know, people I actually like to see every day. This guy was he whipped his head too. I wasn't even talking to him. I was talking to the other man. I didn't get him on camera because he's actually not a perp. I know a lot of people. Oh, everybody's a perp. Not everybody is. That guy is. There's a military backpack. Crazy. You leave school and you don't wear a backpack, and then you see all of a sudden you see all these people wearing backpacks. And they all have the same exact backpack. It's always a military backpack. Like, you know how many different styles of backpacks they sell in the store? I've seen a lot of different ones, you know, that are for adults, you know, going to college and stuff. But if you're not going to college, why are you wearing a backpack? You know what I mean? Even right now, there's remote learning for college. You know, you can't go in because there's so many people got sick. They're all closed. You all have to do your work at home. But here it comes again. That's the second time it's come around. I'm trying to listen to my conversation. Because there was the handler that came around. He turned the corner, and a big blue truck. Look at him. That's right. That's funny. Anyways. So his handler came around, turned the corner on his big blue truck, looked over at me, gave him a signal, that guy, and then he started walking up as the car was turning. Like he looked at the car looked, the guy looked at him. So, that's why I videotaped him. And then he came here because he wanted to see what I was doing. And then he walked straight down this way. Now he came back around with his record. Not too, like, you don't like any other colors but red. I mean, red is the ugliest color. Red looks like blood, first of all, so it's blood. They have to remind themselves, and that's why they buy a red car. That's a few some color, so See? That's a view, man. You see as many people as possible. Many game stalkers. Yeah, so every time I would hang out by Dunkin', they used to have chairs out there. And I'd see all those people going in and out of the lotto place, and I never really noticed them looking at me either. And then one day I just saw them, same people, every day. And then one day they were all there at the same time, and they just kept coming out, like peeking their head out. And then, walking in, they want to see what I was doing. I was just sitting there. I wasn't even on my phone. I was just sitting there, just chilling there for 5 minutes. Just get some air, fresh air before COVID. And then I would go in and order the coffee. This was before I had my account too. Maybe that's how they find me too. Could it be through the Dunkin' app? Could be. I don't put it for always, just when I order, I have to put the location in. So, but yeah, they started doing that then. And then the Joel Osteen guy took a picture of me while he was talking to me, trying to convince me that he was in a business. I'm like, well, where's your business card? He got so angry that I didn't fall for it. He was texting his handler. Such attitude with me. And the next day he's coming back and he starts taking my picture again. So I took my picture, my camera, and started taking his picture. It was funny. And he got the hell out of there. He used a different car the next day. The first time he did it, he was not by himself. He brought his wife with him, or his handler. She was a handler. And she tried to convince me too, but, you're not my doctor. I'm not talking to you about that. I got to talk to a stranger, about my health. Who's not my doctor? Like, they really thought I was gonna fall for that shit. Like, who told them to come up to me like that, Very strange. The only person I could have thought of at the time was John. Because, I didn't really know anybody else that could do that, because everybody else doesn't live here. Okay, so all the way over there. This building, right next to it, is a tiny ass apartment building. And then there's the first park. I was there by myself before COVID. I brought my coffee there. And I'm sitting there and I see this guy poking his head out the window and smoking. He was gossiping on the phone with a girl. And so I looked up, he's pretty loud. I'm like, I wonder if that's John. And the more I looked at him, the more I realized it was. Then by the time I got my camera out, he put his head back in and I didn't see him. And I'm like, okay, maybe it wasn't him. Then the next day I come walking up here, and he's walking across the street from the train station, going that way. So I'm like, oh, okay, that was him then. So, the neighborhood of the person you're stalking that you used to be close friends with in high school, just so you can see what they're doing. And he's done stuff to other people, but I don't think this much. I don't know. Who knows? He probably did move to that neighborhood too. I'll never know. So I don't see those people. So, yeah. He's a bad person. And, you know, narcissistic people, when you cut them off, they have to know what you're doing. Either they look on your Facebook or Instagram. I'm walking fast. I'm a little out of breath right now. But, you know, they have to know what you're doing at all times. So, I'll tell you. That's how they are. Okay, we'll stay out here for a few minutes and go back in. But I'm home now. Yeah, there's a couple people walking around with Target bags. Whatever. Like I said, narcissistic people are always checking your profile. I made mine extra private on Facebook. I googled myself and it came up. So, make sure to make everything private again. I'm gonna always check on it to make sure it's still private. That motherfucking douchebag. He keeps going in their yard. This family, right across from me. When they're not home, he goes in the yard all the time. They have cameras. You can see the cameras. They bought like really professional cameras. They will do it though. What are they going in their backyard for? They're supposed to go on their own side. They have a backyard. Yeah, go in their backyard instead. I actually, family that lives there, and they don't bother nobody. You know, they do what they gotta do. And I heard the father going, he's in the backyard, he's going in my backyard, he's going in the backyard. He's telling his daughter this. And she's like, I don't see anything. And they put cameras up. So I thought they were gonna stop. You know, once you put cameras up, these people are supposed to stop. But they can't. And they don't get paid. So they can't stop. So the Panther, he revs up his engine too. He revs up the engine like a Panther too every day. So you see this window up there? Small window. One night, I'm sitting out here, and the blinds were open up there. Like all the way. Maybe Jillian used to do that too, she lived next door. She would have the blinds all the way up. And her light was on, and she would stand in front of the window and stare at me. Like I would see her shadow first because I have blinds. And I would open my blinds because I was like, what the hell's going on? And then she would jump and run away. And she'd be on her phone too. She would just stare at me. And blankly. So he does that too. But when his blinds were up, I looked in there and he had all this equipment. You know the old stereo systems from like the 80s? And they had like all different like knobs and stuff. And there was like DVDs, cassettes, records, laser discs. Like you could, there was like a system where you could buy one piece each and then stack them up and hook them all up. That's what it looked like. So I already know those little laser beams on their house are cameras. And one of them was pointing straightwards, and the other one's pointing at the house. And I think that whole system is a surveillance system. And they haven't been around much lately. Like they keep leaving every day too. Like these people leave all the time now too. So I think they're going to a lodge meeting too. So they tell them even if they have cameras, you have to do stuff. You know, so if, you know, they're not gonna stop, at least they have to get paid. So I don't know. If they don't get my reaction, do they get paid? I don't know. And they're just so douchebag, brother number one. He's just walking around. And he's wearing all black with a black mask and an orange hat, Masonic orange hat. So, I mean, these people, they bought that house with cash. I mean, they fixed it up. And the only thing they did wrong was the outside lights. They put them upside down, dumbasses. Did you see them? They're pointing upside down. Well, those are upside down. Anyways, it's now. I guess since the weather's gonna get really, really nice. Today it's cold, but it's gonna get really nice. So I'll see them a little bit more. I noticed when the grandpa, father, whoever it is, and grandma are home, they don't do anything. Like they act all innocent and sweet, probably. And we know the real version of them. Yeah, and that's why they get mad. Anyway, see you a little later. So don't fret, people. Just pray before you leave the house. And actually, those were I watched the whole thing on Facebook, YouTube. You know, it was a lesson. There was prayer in there too. And the same person always says you have to pray before you leave your house because, you know, crazy people that are out here, they're trying to beat the shit out of people, kill somebody. And, you know, they're going to look at people who they think are easy targets and punch them, you know. And you see that all over the news now, that people are just getting punched out of nowhere. That's kind of what they're talking about. These people have demons in them. So they're going to try to steal or whatever. So that's why I don't wear flashy jewelry. You know, people looking at me that way. I'm like, oh, nope, can't have my jewelry. Like for a family function, I'll put something on. I know, because they follow you home. You know, these people follow you home. They see you got something flashy, like jewelry or whatever, or a nice purse or a nice wallet. That's why men have to stop sticking your wallet in your back pocket. That's how you get robbed. After my brother-in-law, he had his wallet sticking out, and the guy came around and took it. So you always have to put it in your front pocket. I know it's annoying, but it's just shift your balls around a little bit. Because, you know, honestly, even if they want to steal your wallet, they'll have to go through your front pocket to steal it. And they'll feel that. They'll see them coming, they'll feel it, their hand there, if they're even ballsy enough to still put their hands in their pocket. And so you just tuck a punch them. And never leave anything open like that. Right now, I don't carry a purse. I need to. Even if I have like a small wallet or even cash, I put it where nobody will see it. You gotta stop flashing everything. You ladies too, close your bag. You have your purse. Make sure you hold it tight next to your body. If it's a short handle. If it's a long handle, have a crossbody bags are better. And don't put it on the side. Put it in front of you. And always keep your wallet closed and your zipper closed in your purse. Even a little bit. Even your keys. Make sure your keys are not visible too. Anything that they could try to take, they will. Their lives. So, hopefully that helps. I'll make more videos soon. Alright. So, I'll see you later. Sorry the video's so long. You know, you gotta catch these people in the act. You know, right now they're not doing anything but just walking around. They saw me. The only people that saw me myself around was the Perps and handlers. But you heard the guy when he was driving by his car. He had the window open, and he was like, "Fuck that person." You know, It can't be about me because I don't know who I am. I've never seen him before. But if it was, that's what he was doing it for. To make sure I hear that. I don't give a shit if somebody says fuck you to me. Fuck you too, bitch. What does that mean, you know? It doesn't faze me. I don't fucking care if people hate me. I really don't. I don't care. They can hate me all they want. I hate the demons. They jump into people and make them act like that. Maybe you carry demons, so, you know, to us today, March 19th, I think, 2021. Alright. See you later.